something unusual is happening around the world again, and this time, it's bigger, louder, and impossible to ignore. From rural highways in the United States to remote coastlines in Australia and quiet suburbs in the UK, people everywhere are witnessing strange lights, silent crafts, and otherworldly movements in the skies above them. It's as if the skies have become a stage, and something, or someone, is performing just out of reach. It all started a few weeks ago. In Amarillo, Texas, a group of truck drivers noticed 3 glowing objects hovering in a perfect triangle above the highway. They weren't making any sound, just hovering. Then in a blink, they shot upward and vanished. No sonic boom. No heat signature. Just gone. Across the ocean in Surrey, UK, a family on a camping trip watched as a silver disc darted through the clouds, paused, and then disappeared. Their dog, usually fearless, whimpered and refused to move until the craft was out of sight. And in Kalgoorlie, Western Australia, a quiet mining town was rocked when locals saw a beam of light shoot down from the sky, followed immediately by a complete blackout in parts of the area. Cell phones froze, car engines died, and street cameras glitched all at once. People are filming these moments, posting them online, and while some are dismissed as hoaxes or misidentified aircraft, others are too clear, too strange to ignore. Experts are weighing in. Radar data is being leaked, and patterns are emerging that suggest something much more coordinated is happening above us. These aren't isolated events. They are part of a growing phenomenon that stretches across continents and cultures. Let's look at one of the most compelling pieces of footage so far, captured in broad daylight in California. A metallic sphere, motionless in the sky, no visible wings or propulsion. Then, without warning, it darts off at impossible speed. The human eye can barely keep up. Analysts studying the video claim the acceleration exceeds anything modern aircraft can do, military or civilian. What's more shocking is that just days earlier, nearly identical footage surfaced from the Scottish Highlands. Same shape, same behavior, same eerie silence. These aren't weather balloons. These aren't drones. And they're certainly not conventional aircraft. As sightings increase, so do the reports from whistleblowers and former government insiders. In the United States, David Grush, a former intelligence officer, testified before Congress, stating under oath that the U.S. government is in possession of non-human craft. He didn't just hint at it, he said it directly. And he wasn't alone. Retired Air Force pilots, radar technicians, and engineers have begun speaking out, describing not only sightings but recovery missions. Missions, they claim, where they retrieved objects not made by any known civilization on Earth. In the UK, whispers have long circulated about RAF encounters with strange crafts during the Cold War. Now, some of those stories are being corroborated by declassified files and first-hand testimonies. Meanwhile, in Australia, internal government documents recently leaked suggest that joint efforts with the US have been underway for years, involving the study of recovered materials, allegedly not from this world. One source, speaking under anonymity, chillingly stated, "They're not just visiting. They've been here." At the same time, ordinary civilians around the globe are reporting terrifying side effects connected to these events. In Idaho, a man claimed his phone froze after a bright flash of light in the sky. When it came back on, the photo gallery included a picture he swears he never took of a shadowy figure standing just feet behind his car. In Manchester, UK, a group of hikers went missing for several hours after witnessing strange lights. They later regained consciousness miles away from where they started, with no memory of how they got there. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but their story was backed by GPS tracking data and timestamps. Meanwhile, reports of unexplained tech failures are mounting. Home security cameras blacking out. Cars stalling for no reason. GPS units going haywire near known UFO hotspots. These aren't just spooky anecdotes. They're measurable, documented events with timestamps, logs, and witness testimony. And they almost always correlate with visual sightings of unidentified craft. Which raises a massive question. Is this random? Or are we being watched? Are these just probes? Or is it part of something bigger? Some researchers believe what we're experiencing now is the next stage in a slow, global disclosure. A process, they argue, that's been in motion for decades. A gradual softening of public skepticism. Carefully leaked footage. Testimonies from credible sources. All designed to get us ready for the truth. The stigma around UFOs is fading fast. Major media outlets are covering sightings seriously. Politicians are asking questions. Even the Pentagon has acknowledged that many of these phenomena cannot be explained with current science. The term UFO has evolved into UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, and it's now being studied at the highest levels of government. They're not laughing anymore. And neither are we. If this is part of a preparation, what exactly are we being prepared for? Some believe contact is coming. Others think contact already happened long ago, and what we're seeing now is a reemergence, a reactivation. The sightings are intensifying. The craft are more daring, more visible. They're showing up over populated areas, military bases, nuclear facilities. It feels deliberate. Here's a rapid-fire montage of the most compelling sightings from the past month. A black triangle hovering over Arizona. A spinning orb above the ocean in Sydney. A sudden power surge in Tokyo that coincided with a glowing object seen above the skyline. Everywhere, the same theme, silent, swift, and unexplained. These crafts don't obey the laws of physics, as we understand them. They hover, dart, vanish, and reappear. Always just out of reach. Always watching. So now we turn the camera on you. Have you ever seen something in the sky you couldn't explain? A flash? A shape? A sound that didn't belong? Comment below. We want to hear your stories. Whether you're from Texas or Tasmania, Manchester or Melbourne, these experiences are becoming more common, more credible, more undeniable. We encourage you to watch this video again, frame by frame. Study the footage. Analyze the movement. Listen to the audio. There's something there, and it's not just in your imagination. Share this video with someone who's still on the fence. Someone who thinks UFOs are just stories from tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists. Because the evidence is growing. The conversation is changing. And the truth? The truth might already be here. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We drop new deep dive episodes every week, covering alien stories, space anomalies, and unexplained encounters, all narrated and produced with advanced AI storytelling. We blend facts, speculation, and imagination to bring you the most compelling content in the cosmos. And stay tuned, because in our next episode, we're diving into a leaked government document from the 1970s, one that hints at direct contact, and a secret agreement that may have gone horribly wrong. You don't want to miss it. Until then, keep your eyes on the sky, because something unusual is happening again, and the truth might be closer than we think.